Hello and welcome to today's little taster, how to run meetings confidently. Hello there, I'm Selina Stone, a Master Life Coach and Casting Director, here to guide you into playing the role that you would like in life and not just on the TV screen. Yes, you can make it happen whenever you take the appropriate action. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Effectively run meetings enable managers to accomplish more in a shorter amount of time, with the added benefit of group involvement and buy-in. This article today highlights a few things to consider as you prepare to confidently run your meeting. Running meetings can be time-consuming if they lack focus, the right members or effective facilitation tools. On the other hand, they can also be an extremely efficient way to get things done quickly, to support building a team environment and to enable collaboration among key people to produce a better outcome than possibly working independently. If you are responsible for running meetings and aren't quite sure how best to go about creating an effective meeting experience, then you'll be glad you came across this article. Following are a few key steps to successful meeting management. Attending to each of these steps will enable you to repeatedly create a well-organised, productive experience and therefore build your confidence that you can run effective meetings. Number 1, meet with a purpose. If you ask most people, they have been to one too many meetings that seemed, whether or not accurately so, to have no purpose. Be sure to call a meeting only if you have a clear reason for doing so. It doesn't matter what your reason might be. If you need information from the group, set a clear agenda with key questions ahead of time. If you want to share information, draft an outline of your key points. If you just want to get the team together to allow for bonding time, then organise it so that an interactive environment will be facilitated. Order pizza or something. 2. Communicate your purpose, your agenda. So, you know why you're meeting. Great, now tell everyone else why you are. Be sure to let all attendees know how long the meeting will be, where it will be and what information is to be covered. Be sure to let them also know what the goal of the meeting is, what deliverables, outcomes, etc. are expected so that they too can come prepared. Just because you've called the meeting doesn't mean you're the only one who has to do the talking. Enable them to participate. Sharing relevant information ahead of time will ensure they come prepared to contribute and take the spotlight off of you at the same time. Step 3. Supporting materials. Now, come prepared with the appropriate supporting materials. If this is an information gathering session, bring forms or tools for completion, presentation, bring slides, handouts, etc. Whatever will support communication of your key points, gathering of the required information or structuring of the discussion should be included to create a stronger sense that everyone's time is being well spent. Step 4. Everyone present for a purpose. Please ensure that every single individual invited to the meeting is there for a reason and, more importantly, that each attendee clearly understands his or her specific role. When planning your meeting, consider team members' roles. How can they contribute? Do they have key information or skills, experience that you can leverage in the meeting? Help them feel useful by letting them know the important role that you would like them to play. Also, helpful in running effective meetings is to assign meeting management roles before you begin the meetings. Some specific meeting facilitation roles might include a scribe, to record key information and meeting minutes, a flip chart recorder, to capture key points, questions, visually on flip charts, a timekeeper to help keep to the agenda, the devil's advocate. Should the group tend to always passively agree to all suggestions, it might be helpful and fun To assign someone to play devil's advocate purely for the purpose of creating creative debate and discussion. Step 5. Outcomes, agreements, captured and reviewed. Now, before you end the meeting, review the agreed upon action items, along with the responsible parties for each item as discussed during the meeting. If you've assigned meeting scribes or flip chart recorders, then this step should be relatively simple. Step 6. The next steps defined. Discuss roundabout timeframes for completion of action items and also make sure to review the next steps. Set expectations now for a follow-up meeting should one be required. Let everyone know what you anticipate will need to be covered in the next meeting. Step 7. Show your appreciation. Every single person's time is precious, so be sure to thank them for their participation and contributions. Motivate key participants by letting them know after the meeting just how helpful their contributions were during the meeting. This will help to ensure that the next time you need to have a meeting, you'll find willing participants ready to go. Step 8. Reflect on your process. Identify what went well and what didn't. Learn from your experience and find ways to improve as you move forward. Don't forget to seek support from your human resources training group should you be interested in building your facilitation skills. Following these 8 steps will ensure that with practice you will be effectively and smoothly running meetings with confidence. Well, that's all we have time for today. If you enjoyed this article and you would like to develop your skills even further, then please go to selinastone.com under the heading e-courses, where you can download all of the 11 general awareness courses that have been prepared especially for you to do, not only in your personal life but in your business one also. As always, until next time, be lucky.